Good Friday afternoon, San Antonio. I'm meteorologist Mia Montgomery with this Weather Authority update. It is going to be a humid afternoon. We're going to keep a 20 to 30% potential in the forecast for a few isolated showers to a stray storm. High temperature is going to be very dependent on who finds a few breaks in some of the cloud cover we've seen today. Right now, we're going to shoot for the low 80s in the Alamo City, but the farther west that you go, closer to the Rio Grande, where sunshine is already returning, upper 80s and even a few low 90s certainly possible. We will see the cloud cover fill back in though later on tonight regardless because of that moisture that's in place. And also tonight we will need to be monitoring especially parts of the hill country to see if we can't find a few weakening storms move in by the time all is said and done. There's a dry line positioned out in West Texas that is expected to fire up a cluster of strong thunderstorms near San Angelo later on this afternoon and evening. What we'll need to monitor as these progress eastward, exactly where do they track and how long do they survive the journey closer to the I-35 corridor. But again, especially the farther north that you go and up into the hill country, just know that we will be monitoring for the potential to see a few isolated storms move in with the far southern tail end of all of that activity. Regardless though, another damp start to the day is expected Saturday morning with some patchy morning fog and drizzle and a little bit of mist out there, then just a 20% chance for an isolated shower or storm into Saturday afternoon, trending drier for the second half of the day. But once again, with that dry line still out west, another cluster of strong thunderstorms is expected to develop late Saturday night. We will need to monitor to see if some of that can then move into parts of our area by Sunday morning. Slightly better odds there to kickstart the second half of the weekend, trending drier into Sunday afternoon. Notice your low temperatures still very muggy, starting off in the 70s. That's going to continue all the way into next week, so the humidity not really going anywhere over the next several days, but rain chances will start to come down into early next week, and with a little bit more sunshine returning as well, still being influenced by a high pressure system off to our south. Check out how high temperatures respond, climbing into and through the 90s, feeling a bit warmer when you factor in that humidity, so a little taste of summer just around the corner.